The first time I saw programming code, I felt very overwhelmed. But then I felt like Neo in the Matrix.
But there's a real benefit to blockchain technology here, tying them all together. Now, Ripple does that already with via XRP for our private clients.
This is common sense. The people demand it. It's time we give them back their government and we reform in Washington.
Core said in an announcement that Deutsche will be able to manage clients' crypto tokens, NFTs, and other digital assets using its technology.
With me from Ripple, we have Susan Friedman, who is the head of public policy.
Because banks are really serious about this. We have to. We're told to by our regulator. We're going to have to enable our customers to hold, send, and receive central bank digital currencies.
This pyramid chart as to who controls the world, and let's pay attention to where government and politicians sit down here at the bottom of the spectrum.
Because today, we are not merely transferring power from one administration to another, or from one party to another, but we are transferring power from Washington, D.C., and giving it back to you, the people.
Enjoy the ride, pal.
If you got some bags, welcome to the party. Welcome back to some more Moon o'clock news. No breakfast, no coffee, just straight extra bullishness. Shout out to that sub. Appreciate you stopping by, stuffing some bags, smashing them likes. Go ahead, throw on those moon suits, throw on those pilot shades, buckle up, because the future's extra bullish. Let's go full speed, full throttle into the cryptoverse. We got the total global cryptocurrency market cap today at 1.1 trillion, up almost 1% in the past 24 hours. We got XRP in that number 5 spot, right around 50 cents, 2 for $1, up about 1.3% in the past 24. We got Stellar XLM right around 11-12 cents. BTC 26,535. ETH right around 16.37. We got XDC right around 5.5 cents. Flavor Networks 0.0111. Songbird 0047. We got a tweet from Uphold to kick things off, announcing instant withdrawals. Our new instant withdrawal feature allows you to instantly transfer funds directly to your bank account using your debit card. Say goodbye to waiting 3 to 5 business days. Move your funds in a flash. 801 XRP fam, we are the builders. Show 19 builders in front of the camera who usually work in the shadows and at the core of the XRPL ecosystem. Filmed at the Apex 2023, the XRP Developer Summit in Amsterdam by the Zerpinator.
The first time I saw programming code, I felt very overwhelmed. But then I felt like Neo in the Matrix.
I became curious.
The top of the table, because I was about 7.
It was like magic.
Honestly, pretty confused.
I felt quite scared.
There would be no day I could understand what I was reading.
And I remember waking up one day after staying up until 1 a.m, I just looked at the code and I could understand it.
I program because it allows me to solve complex problems.
Coding allows me to, I guess, bring value to the world through my thinking and deep contemplation.
Sometimes, I can consider myself an artist, and in that, the code is my expression.
You can just change your whole world around you.
When I write code, I become just myself.
Frustrated.
Like Superman.
I become intense.
Obsessed.
I become a magician.
I can become every emotion that's out there.
XRP, the code to the new financial system. Exit the matrix and enter the XRP ledger. We got thank you, Crypto Eddie Hassan. I'm going to get some hate for saying this, but Ripple's #1 allegiance is to their shareholders. Sure, over the past decade, the interests of the Ripple and the XRP community were 100% aligned. They're still too large to agree to align given the size of the XRP escrow they control. However, we are naive to think that the XRP community's interest is above all else for Ripple. We got Crypto Eddie. Our infrastructure is agnostic on the token being used. This is why builders integrating with the XRP ecosystem matter, especially those who utilize XRP, the asset.
So blockchain has 2 fundamental benefits, right? One is trust or transparency, and the other is permanence. And these are things that you're going to need if you're going to get people coordinating at the sort of mass level globally. Now, these coordinations are more efficient, make more sense done via central banks or via domestic systems, rather than each individual person doing it to each individual person. But there's a real benefit to blockchain technology here, tying them all together. Now, Ripple does that already via XRP for our private clients. But there are ways this can be done between central banks, between other systems, between other players.
So Ripple does this through XRP, but there's other ways that this can be done for central banks and other clients.
And how do you guys sort of position yourselves with tokenized bank deposits? Do you guys also plan to integrate that as part of sort of the Ripple infrastructure?
I mean, our infrastructure is agnostic on the token being used. We are a tech service provider that provides technology to clients to do what they want to do with the products that we can offer them. What I would say at a sort of slightly more macro level is we see the future. I mean, going back to our earlier conversation around CBDCs and stablecoins, we see all of these things as part of the future mix of money. I find it very unlikely any single solution is going to dominate.
Shout out to Faye Moore, Darren Moore, Crypto Eddie. We got the Tokenizer, XRP Ripple Board of Directors. Look at the connections. The vision's always been far and beyond crypto. First, we had the Internet of Information. Now, welcome to the Internet of Value. All roads lead to the bridge. We got Unusual Wells breaking. Ro Khanna has introduced a new reform plan that bans stock trading for Congress plus spouses, bans Congress from lobbying after 12 years limit for Congress, bans lobbyists plus PAC donations.
The American people are frustrated and exhausted with the corruption and role of big money in the halls of Congress. That is why I'm introducing a 5-point plan. First, ban all PAC and lobbyist money to congressional campaigns. I don't take a dime of it. Second, ban completely stock trading and members of Congress from ever becoming lobbyists. Activists like Unusual Whales, Quiver Quantitative, and the leaders at Crew have been mobilizing for this. Third, term limits for members of Congress. Fourth, term limits for Supreme Court justices. And fifth, an ethics code for Supreme Court justices. This is common sense. The people demand it. It's time we give them back their government and we reform in Washington. We should have bipartisan support for this 5-point plan. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Drain the swamp, free the standard, XRP, enabling the Internet of Value. We got Ripple decided to cease using the term HODL as it might be too difficult to understand at first glance for outsiders. As such, a decision was made to consolidate on-demand liquidity HODL services under the term Ripple Payments. The statement was made by Ripple's Vice President Emi Yoshikawa yesterday. On-demand liquidity now consolidated to the term Ripple Payments. We got Megan, Deutsche Bank taps the Taurus for digital asset custody service.
From Taurus to provide crypto custody services to clients. Taurus said in an announcement that Deutsche will be able to manage clients' crypto tokens, NFTs, and other digital assets using its technology. Custody has become a key theme in crypto following the collapse of FTX, which highlighted the need for separation between trading and custody, particularly with more institutions becoming interested in crypto assets. Deutsche is one of the largest banks in the world, and its crypto efforts are an indicator of how that institutional demand has grown.
We got one from Mr. Man XRP. Deutsche Bank Ripple combo about trust bridges. Mentions XRP. Stellar.
Entertaining for you as possible. And thank God I have amazing panelists with me to help achieve that. For one, I will first just introduce the people here in the room with me. From Ripple, we have Susan Friedman, who is the head of public policy. The retail probably creates more problems than it does solutions, and the wholesale is probably what would probably be the great thing. Can you enlighten us? Is that in any of the plans that you guys are considering in the Eurosystem?
Yes, we are aware that there's also some need of wholesale CBDC or a way to have this on-chain settlement on a token. When you have on the one hand a token-based security, and on the one hand there should be the money. This is something we have to prepare to handle that, but there are various solutions, and we see also others, not only wholesale CBDC as such. There could be also some bridge solutions to the target system, for example, for our gross settlement in the Eurosystem. This would be an alternative. At the moment, we are talking about this internally to make us our mind, but you can discuss it. But nevertheless, it started in Europe with a with a push, let's make something for retail. And that was triggered, as you pointed it out before, by that move of Facebook in those days. And I think it's not, is there, let's say, the third, fifth, or seventh method to pay in the internet. It will be something new because, and that we have to convince the end users, that's for sure. And that we need also the commercial banks and other payment service providers to support us in that. But there are good reasons for the end user. For example,
we got Cyprus. If this doesn't wake you up, I don't know what else will.
And some really smart people were on a panel with me from other banks there. There's a lot of people employed in this space, who because banks are really, really, really serious about this. We're told to by our regulator. We're going to have to enable our customers to hold, send and receive central bank digital currencies. Our customers want digital representations of art, of assets, of securities, of funds. It's going in this direction.
So that gentleman that you just heard speaking was a representative from Citibank. And I want to show you all something that your average influencer is not going to show you. Shout out to the CyberX research team for sharing these documents in our private CyberX chat. But let me get your brains thinking for just 1 second. So let's just take a second and look at this pyramid chart as to who controls the world. And let's pay attention to where government and politicians sit down here at the bottom of the spectrum. And let's take a look at where the bankers in the financial world sits all the way up here. So take into consideration what that gentleman from Citi just told you all, that banking institutions are for a fact interested. Now let's go over to a document from Citi titled Security Services Evolution 2023, right? And we're going to scroll down here to the bottom of the document via the conclusion. And what does it say right here? In the coming 5 years, we'll bring massive amounts of change to our industry. Settlement cycles will continue to shorten in more markets. Distributed ledger technology will be used not to experiment, but to deliver. Funding mechanisms will evolve into digital cash, and core banking systems across the industry will be removed and replaced. Do you all freaking see? So the politicians, the government, and the mainstream media are trying to distract you all right now. And the bankers who sit at the top of the totem pole or near the top are the ones telling you to your freaking face. I just showed you a panel discussion of a Citi representative and a document from Citi. Again, a major systemically important bank.
They know what's coming. We know what's coming. They can't stop it. All roads lead to the interoperable bridge. We got Nerd Nation Unboxed. The events that are happening are intentional while they keep everyone distracted with division. Wake up, people. We got Chatgpt predicts XRP price 2024, 2028, 2032, 2050. We got 2024 XRP $1.50 to $2.50. This assumes a resolution of the SEC lawsuit, increased adoption of Ripple's technology by financial institutions. We got the conservative scenario, 80 cents to $1.20. 2028, $5 to $10. Successful adoption in cross-border payments, broader blockchain integration, and a mature crypto ecosystem could fuel this growth. Conservative scenario, 2028 XRP $2.50 to $4. We got 2032, $10 to $20 if it establishes itself as a key player in the global finance benefiting from mainstream adoption. These levels could be attainable. Conservative scenario, 5 to 10, and we got 2050 XRP $20 to $50 if it becomes a dominant global digital asset for cross-border transactions benefiting from technological advancements and the broader crypto adoption. Conservative scenario, 2050 XRP $10, $20. We got a quick announcement for the proper party. It says your RSVP QR code does not guarantee entry. Demand for this event is high, so be sure to arrive early as entrance will be granted on a first come, first served basis. We got Matt Riley. What part of this is confusing? We're giving it back to you.
Today's ceremony, however, has very special meaning because today we are not merely transferring power from one administration to another, or from one party to another, but we are transferring power from Washington, D.C. and giving it back to you, the people. For too long, a small group in our nation's capital has reaped the rewards of government while the people have borne the cost. Washington flourished, but the people did not share in its wealth. Politicians prospered, but the jobs left and the factories closed. The establishment protected itself, but not the citizens of our country. Their victories have not been your victories. Their triumphs have not been your triumphs. And while they celebrated in our nation's capital, there was little to celebrate for struggling families all across our land. That all changes starting right here and right now, because this moment is your moment. It belongs to you.
Don't fall for the media trickery and load up on XRP, the true standard. The NSA invaded Bitcoin. 1996 paper titled How to Make a Mint, the cryptography of anonymous electronic cash. Who else would be able to sit anonymously on 1 million coins? Oh, and they invented SHA-256. Know what you hold, know what's coming, and know why. BTC was just a test and a smokescreen. We got David Schwartz develop encrypted cloud storage and enterprise messaging systems for organizations like CNN, the NSA, the National Security Agency, known as Joe Katz. And also Joe Katz, David Schwartz, Ripple invented a hierarchical system for distributing workloads over multiple computers. You know what's coming, they know what's coming, and they can't stop it. Know what you hold, know what's coming, and know why. They wanted you out, but XRP got that clarity. We got a world premiere, 2:15 PST. XRP got clarity. XRP music drop in premiere today, 2:15 PST. With that being said, Batman, bag ladies, where will those bags be when that regulation jar of molasses finally breaks open? The XRP's true price is finally revealed. Later glitches. I am the XRP Bagman, the Moon Commander, currently up here on the mothership, stuffing some bags and enjoying the show. Appreciate you stopping by, tuning in, smashing those likes for some more Moon O'Clock news. Hope y'all continue to stay extra bullish. Continue holding those good vibes. Remember to sell the FUD, buy up those bags, and don't forget to spread that liquid love. Also, if you're new here, don't forget to drop a subscribe, drop a comment down below. All the OG diamond hands out there, drop a comment down below, drop an elbow on that like button from the top ropes. We'll catch you up here, top floor, on the mothership for the moon party. BYOB, be your own bank, bring your own bags. Peace out, crypto ghost.
Regulations, got your bags, constipated. Hope we got that clarity. XRP, she see my bag, she wanna marry me. XRP, why she want my bags now?
Back like a love a few bags here. Party going down all night and yeah. Shout out to the fam, diamond hand all yeah. We knew the plan for hella years. She see the XRP, she wanna marry me. So many years we ain't really eat. More worried about trying to eat a dip. At all costs we went all in. Pulling up in something that drive itself.